YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to upcycle your stool into this chic plush little number. So here's what you'll need for this project. A stool, I got this one from IKEA. Fabric of your choosing. Foam padding. Upholstery batting. A staple gun. Gold spray paint, painter's tape, an Exacto knife, scissors, a glue gun, sandpaper, a marker, and a ruler/measuring tape. First off, I'm going to take my measuring tape and mark where I want the gold to be. In this case, I'm going to make my markings at 5 inches. I then took tape and newspaper to cover the remainder of the legs. Now I'm going to go ahead and sand the legs. I started out using my sander, but then I found it was easier to just do it by hand since it was such a small area I was sanding. Even though the legs were already smooth, sanding the legs helps the paint stick better and makes for a nicer paint job. Next, I took the stool outside to spray it. The way I'm doing it here is actually pretty dumb since it's kind of hard to spray it with the legs pointing downwards like how I had it. So here you'll see that I flipped it over properly and I am doing the second coat, and it was much easier to get the paint on this way. Now I'm taking off the tape and the newspaper, and honestly if you really wanted to, you could just leave it at this stage because I think it looks really good this way as well. Now, because of the way the legs are angled on this stool, I'm going to go ahead and remove the legs to make upholstering it easier. I would suggest doing the same if your legs are similar. Here I'm going to outline the seat with a marker on my cushion and cut it out with an Exacto knife. I probably should have went with a bigger cushion since I was cutting it a little close, as you can see. Here I'm just using my scissors to clean everything up. Now I'm going to glue one cushion to the seat and another on top since they were both kind of on the thin side. Now I'm going to go ahead and staple the batting first. Here I'm cutting out a square piece of batting and I start out putting one staple on each side, so that's 4 staples. Now I'm going to go in a circle, stapling and folding the batting over. You might need to hammer some of the staples in if they're not in all the way. So I'm just repeatedly folding and stapling all around in a circle. And here I'm just cutting off the excess once I finished. And as you can see here, I'm left with a nice soft cushion to cover. And then for the actual fabric covering, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. So I went ahead and cut out a square piece of fabric, and I honestly could have cut it smaller so I'd have less excess. And then I'm going to go ahead and put 4 staples in each side like I did before. And now I'm going to go around in a circle, folding the fabric over and stapling like I did before. Make sure you're pulling tight when stapling to reduce bunching. Again, like before, you may need to hammer the staples in at times to make sure that they lie flat. There was also several times that I had to take a flathead screwdriver and a pair of pliers to take out the staples that I had put in wrong. I usually did this to pull the fabric tighter and restaple it. Now that I'm done here, I'm going to go ahead and cut the excess fabric off. Here I'm putting the legs back in, and now I am all done. I think it came out looking really chic and high-end, and if you agree, please hit that like button, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!